Gemini, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of December 2020, and I'll be doing the reading for you, and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check it out in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Gemini. Let us see. Ooh. Okay, so the overall energy for the reading, the Five of Cups. Being nostalgic about the past. Something is happening here. You're going through very tough energy here from what I can see, and you're kind of going over it over and over again, you know, through the pain that happened, through whatever happened in this situation. Starting off the reading, you get the Death card and the Hierophant, crossed by the Hierophant. A commitment of some sort might be coming to an end. It could be a marriage, it could be, or doesn't necessarily have to come to an end, but you're in that feeling of it, feeling like it is, feeling like, oh my god, it's done. I don't know if it is or not. We'll see. In your focus here, the Strength card, because you do have to be strong through it all, whatever's happening here, whatever it is you're experiencing in the recent past. Lots of pain, sleepless nights, maybe. Nine of Swords. That's lots of thoughts about the situation. In your Strength, the Wheel of Fortune. Now that's something I'm super duper happy to see there. Something's changing in this energy, so you're not going to be stuck in this one for long if you're here. Maybe you are in the middle of this change, you know, you may be coming out of this energy of in the immediate future, you get the Two of Wands, patience. You're kind of waiting for something to come to life, something to come to fruition. Maybe you applied for a job, or maybe who knows what you did, but it's one of those energies where you did something and you're kind of waiting to see the results. The energy that supports this reading, the Seven of Wands, a little bit of a pushback from you, a little bit of resistance possibly towards something here. The energy that supports you, and you may not be aware of it, the Hermit. This is the energy of you keeping yourself, keep calm and move on, in that energy, right? Just going within. And I feel like you are doing that through all of this. Even though at times it may feel like you're all over the place, you kind of got it going on. Somewhere deep inside of you, you're calm. This is the storm. This is you being calm through it all. You're kind of hoping for an ending here to a situation, possibly to whatever it is you've experienced here. The potential outcome, the Eight of Swords, a little bit of a mind chatter there. So, let's clarify. Let me clarify the Five of Cups. The Eight of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. Yeah, there's a little bit of regret that something didn't work out. I feel like the energy behind it all was, hey, let's work together on this. Let's make this happen. Let's, you know, there's communication behind it. There's openness. There's this, that, and the other. I see a lot of sadness with it, which tells me that it might not have worked out that way. Maybe your intentions were good in terms of trying to make something work, but the response you got, maybe not so great here, you know? Of course, roles can be reversed. Let me clarify the Death card. You want to come out, don't you? Of course you do. King of Wands, Eight of Cups, the Temperance card. There's somebody here you're dealing with, which I feel like is, or has been for a while, possibly, Emotionally detached. They're shown up as being emotionally detached. It's like whoever, because I feel like this is your person here, or somebody close to you that I see the situation in this way. This person has been staying in a commitment possibly or something here where their emotions have left a while ago, but they kept on staying physically. You know? This could be you again, so roles can be reversed. Let me see the Hierophant. Yeah, it's like there's this blanket of secrecy in the middle of it all. It's the World, the Moon, and the Seven of Pentacles. It's like almost comes in this energy as saying, why would you stay in something if it was done for a while, you know? So again, that could apply to you, that could apply to them, but it comes in as something being done and somebody still staying in it, you know? Even though they were fully aware that it was done. It wasn't like, oh my God, I didn't know I didn't have feelings anymore. I woke up this morning and I didn't have feelings, but I had no idea. No, they knew. They held it back, whoever this was. Let me see the Strength card in your focus. Six of Wands, Ace of Swords, Nine of Wands. Yeah, it's a little difficult for you at times to, there's this energy of starting over. It's like, okay, this situation is done. It's all wrapped. It's okay, I got what's happening here, so I need to move on, kind of thing. The determination is there. The way of looking at things is pretty straightforward here and pretty on point, to be honest. The difficulty level is very high also. So yeah, even though you want to do that, sometimes it's very difficult. Like, okay, I need to go in this other direction because this direction currently sucks, so I'm gonna go here. Which the path from here to here, not that easy, but you're kind of pushing yourself here, you know, to do it, because the energy of it makes you feel good, of starting something someplace else possibly. Let me clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Three of Swords, Four of Wands, King of Pentacles. Lots of pain in this situation. And I do feel like for the most of you, for the most part, it was a marriage here. You know, or at least a long-term commitment. Somebody you were looking at as, this is my person for life. Nobody's gonna, you know, it's them. I don't know, because it comes in with a lot of pain right now. But the good news is the Wheel of Fortune is here. So definitely coming out of this painful situation, or starting to, at least, you know. Let me clarify the Two of Wands in the immediate future. Five of Swords, the Star, the Three of Wands. Don't rush into anything. I feel like there's a sense of you rediscovering what it is that you want, or what it is that you want next. Maybe up until this point you thought, or you truly believed, oh, this is what I want, you know, this marriage or this commitment or whatever. And I feel like you're kind of rushing to discover the next thing that is going to keep you going, you know. Don't rush through this energy of discovering that. What you're passionate about, what you want to try next, what, you know, it doesn't have to be about, oh my God, I need to jump into another relationship or whatever. There's more to it than that. You know, rediscovering another passion. It's going to take time. It's going to take patience here. If you're rushing it, I see you kind of sabotaging yourself here. You know, there's a sense of you trying to jump into next, and you don't know what that next is, but you're jumping into something. just to fill that next up, you know. Let me clarify the Seven of Wands. Take your time with that. That's all I take your time with yourself. You know. For the Seven of Wands, you get the Nine of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Chariot. Yeah, because you strongly believe that if you jump into the next best thing, you'll stop hurting, which, wrong. It's not going to be the case. Again, it comes in very strong that you're rushing to get into the, you know, okay, I'm done with this, bye. Okay, but this hurt you. You know, you need to give it some time in between this and this, where this time is for you to address this pain. Because if you're going into the next thing with the pain being unaddressed, guess what's going to happen? You know? Let me clarify the Hermit. In the hidden energies, the Empress, the Page of Swords, and the Four of Swords. Yeah, you're trying to grow. You're trying to grow. Currently, you're at this stage of the Page of Swords, going into healing, doing all of that inner work, and you know, it's a process. I kind of see you at the maybe past a little bit from the beginning here. You're just getting your feet wet in there, but look where you're heading, towards the Empress. This is somebody that's got it. You know, there's a lot of work to be put in here, and you're in the process of doing this, of growing into this powerful Gemini. Let me clarify the world. If you allow yourself this time and this space for yourself, you know, clarify the world. A very, very karmic, difficult cycle is ending for you here. It's very hard, very difficult. Some sort of pattern that you were hanging on to. I feel like you are finally escaping this pattern. It could relate to this situation where you might have been the one that stayed in a situation where you were out of there for quite some time. You still stayed. That's a pattern. That's a fear of, what the hell do I do on my own? So I'm better off staying here, even though I have no business being here anymore, because I'm not here anymore, you know? So this could have been your pattern, but definitely a pattern is ending here for someone. And it's a very difficult one. It's not easy to escape this pattern, but someone here is in the process of doing that. Let me clarify the Eight of Swords for the potential outcome. God. 10 of Swords, 7 of Wands, 8 of Swords. Kind of going against everything here. When you get up into your mind there and the chatter starts, the noise starts, you're not seeing anything possible anymore, anything positive. You know, it's like questioning absolutely every little thing. You know, every little thing, every little word, every little anything that's happening, anything that you see, you start to question it. You start to be, instead of taking it as it is, because that's how you do when you're in the feel of things, instead of on the mind, instead of in the mind. The mind makes you question a lot of things here, and you're kind of gonna go on that path. If you let the mind do that to you, there's just going to be a little more pain to the situation than you would need. So, and it's all self-imposed. It's all, we know when the mind does that, especially if we're a little bit aware, a little bit of, we hear something happening here and we're like, oh man, not again. And we get headaches from it, and we get tortured by it, and we let it happen. And then without even being aware, we get to that phase where we're like, starting to really be pissed off about everything. Nothing works, nobody says anything right. Why did they say that? And why do that to yourself, you know? Yeah, there's a little bit of a fight with you here, pretty much. Which this is going to bring, as I said, you're going through a very difficult ending of a situation, ending of a cycle. So it's usually not going to be like, okay, done. I'm done here. Next lesson, please. Doesn't really work like that. It comes in with that. It's just a matter of how we handle that, the mind noise, right? Do we let it take over or do we take over? We can be friends with the mind. Who said we can't? As long as we observe it, we let it do its thing, and we're like, okay, that happened. Let's see what the universe has for you. Ace of Cups, Four of Pentacles, the Star. Love. You want love. Remember when I told you that you're trying to figure out what it is that you want? It shows up here very strongly that what you want is love. Possibly not the love you've experienced so far, but a brand new beginning in love. I don't know if you have somebody specific in mind. It doesn't even have to be in that way. But definitely it shows up here like that. And this can be translated in 1,000 ways. It doesn't even have to be attached to a person here, you know? So interesting that it showed up like that. Like, Gemini wants love. I'm like, okay, I gotta tell them that. Let's close it off with a oracle card from the unicorns. Kind of like you want a clean slate in love more than anything, you know? Let's see what the unicorns have for you. Patience. Oops. Pause before you take action. That's good advice, considering I see you jumping into the next thing very fast. Trust that divine timing is at work. Be patient and play while you wait. Play, yeah, why not play? Play. But not with the mind. Just play with what's in front of you. But yeah, that's what I have for you, Gemini. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.